Mansa Musa, the richest man. Ever the rise of an empire before Mansa Musa rose to power, the Mali Empire was already one of Africa's largest and most influential states. Situated in West Africa, it controlled vital trade routes that linked North Africa to sub-Saharan Africa. Under the leadership of previous rulers like Sundiata Keita, the empire had expanded its territories and gained control over lucrative resources, including salt and, most importantly, gold. By the time Musa ascended the throne in 1312, Mali was already a prosperous empire, but Musa was about to take it to an entirely new level. Mansa Musa. From humble beginnings to greatness. Musa wasn't initially destined to rule. He became king after his predecessor, Mansa Abu Bakr II, embarked on a mysterious voyage across the Atlantic, never to return. Suddenly, Musa was thrust into power. Though initially underestimated, Musa's leadership skills, vision, and ambition quickly became evident. He not only consolidated power but also set his sights on making Mali a global powerhouse, the source of his wealth, gold, and trade. The Mali Empire was blessed with an abundance of natural resources, particularly gold. At the time, Mali supplied nearly half of the Old World's gold. Through control of the gold mines of Bambouk and other regions, Musa's wealth grew exponentially, but it wasn't just gold. Musa ensured Mali dominated trade routes, taxing merchants who transported salt, textiles, and other goods across the Sahara. This strategic control turned Mali into one of the richest empires in history. The legendary pilgrimage to Mecca. In 1324, Mansa Musa embarked on the most famous journey of his life, his pilgrimage to Mecca. But this wasn't an ordinary pilgrimage. Musa's caravan was a spectacle. 60,000 men, including soldiers, scholars, and slaves, all adorned in fine silk. Each camel carried gold, and Musa distributed unimaginable wealth along the way. In Cairo, his generosity was so extravagant that he caused a decade-long inflation. This journey not only displayed his immense wealth, but also put Mali on the map for traders and scholars worldwide. Architecture and legacy. Building a golden era. Upon his return, Musa invested heavily in infrastructure. He commissioned grand mosques, palaces, and universities. The most famous of these is the Djinguereber Mosque in Timbuktu, which still stands today as a symbol of Mali's golden age. Musa's patronage of the arts and education transformed Timbuktu into a center of learning and culture, attracting scholars from across the Islamic world. His investments weren't just about showcasing wealth. They were about creating a legacy that would endure. The spread of Islam and scholarship. Musa's reign wasn't just about wealth. It was also about faith. As a devout Muslim, Musa spread Islam throughout his empire, building mosques and supporting Islamic scholars. Timbuktu's libraries housed thousands of manuscripts, making it one of the world's most important centers of learning at the time. Musa's efforts helped integrate Mali into the broader Islamic world, fostering cultural and intellectual exchanges that enriched his empire. The shockwaves of his wealth. Musa's incredible wealth had far-reaching effects. His pilgrimage to Mecca didn't just showcase his riches, it changed global perceptions of Africa. The European map-makers, astonished by tales of his wealth, began to include Mali on their maps. In the 1375 Catalan Atlas, Mansa Musa is depicted holding a golden scepter and a gleaming nugget of gold, symbolizing his unparalleled wealth. This marked a turning point in how Africa was viewed by the rest of the world. The challenges after his reign. Mansa Musa's death in 1337 left a significant void. Although his successors inherited an incredibly wealthy empire, they struggled to maintain its stability. Internal conflicts and external pressures, particularly from the rising Songhai Empire, gradually weakened Mali. The empire's decline, however, could never erase the legacy Musa had built. How rich was Mansa Musa? Historians often debate just how rich Mansa Musa was. Adjusted for inflation, his fortune is estimated to be around $400 billion, making him richer than any modern billionaire. But Musa's wealth wasn't just about numbers, it was about the impact it had on history. His investments in culture, education, and religion set a standard that few rulers could match. Mansa Musa's enduring legacy today. Mansa Musa is remembered as a symbol of Africa's rich and diverse history. His story challenges stereotypes and reminds us of the continent's contributions to global civilization. From the wealth of Timbuktu to the architectural marvels of Mali, Musa's reign represents a golden age that continues to inspire.